Yeah. So this is in London.
Oh.
This is in London, right? So I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, but through kickboxing and through fighting, you know a lot of dodgy people, a lot of bad guys. It's kind of one of them industries, right? So I had some friends so I could hit up for $100,000. So I hit them up, but these are guys you have to pay back, right? So I make the payment, blah, blah, blah. And then I needed money fast. And I'm trying to shorten the story because I don't want to go on for too long, but I needed money fast. And I said to Tristan, look, I owe us 70 grand. So I'm going to lock myself in my room and I'm not going to leave till I've made it. And this is a long time ago now. So this is maybe 10 years ago. Think about 10 years ago. There was no Twitter, no Instagram, Facebook a bit, MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
This is the beginning of the internet. Like the idea of making money online now is so common, but back then you didn't know all these entrepreneurs selling stuff and Instagram, none of that. I didn't know anybody who made money on the internet, but I was determined to find a way to make money on the internet, right?
Technically, you needed 100 grand.
Yeah, well, exactly. I did 150. So, so I said to Tristan, look, I'm going to make some money. I'm going to work out how. So Tristan's like, yeah, whatever. So I'm sitting in my room all day, fasting, meditation, all this yoga fire crap, sitting there thinking I need to find a way to make money. And I started Googling up what money is. And it's actually interesting how the world works because now I've made a whole bunch of money outside of kickboxing and all the lessons I learned back then now apply. Because I understood the banking system. I understood how money works. I understand fractional reserve banking. I understand all these things, quantitative easing. I understand how it's all a lie. Money's fake. It isn't even tied to anything. The gold standard's gone. Inflation's here, and the common man's getting...
So I like what you just said about he's basically back against the wall type of shit, type of vibe. Let me see how to pose this question. Do you think that even if your back was against the wall and you was like down on your luck type shit, etc., you would turn to what he's talking about with webcamming or OnlyFans? Or things of that nature in general?
Oh, okay. So, like, I would definitely turn to, virtual currency options, like revenues of income that are generated through, the web, being online.
Yeah. But
there's
like
a lot of ways to do that. But it would not come down to OnlyFans. Like,
really?
never,
Okay.
ever. It would never. I don't care if I was down and out. It doesn't matter. Because that's, again, that goes into, I already said, like, it goes into my morals and my beliefs. I'm not with that. Other women are with that. So they be like, yeah, I'm for it. I need the bread and everything else is not working. I just feel like I have different skill sets that I could go do something else. Like, even if that's not working, like, I'm going to go figure out something else.
Something else besides using your body.
Besides OnlyFans.
All right, I got you. All right.
That's just me. No,
I got you.
Wrecked in real time. So I actually learned a lot about how money works. And then I got really angry because I learned how money works and I still didn't have any. So now I'm really pissed, right? I'm like, oh, so money's a scam and I ain't got none. Right, so I was really angry. Anyway, so I was watching this YouTube video and I had to write, and they were talking about liabilities, assets, the difference between having an asset, liability, blah, blah, blah. And I started writing down my assets. I was like, okay, I've got a couple cars, got a house. I'm big and strong, but I'm already fighting. I don't know how else to use it. And what I had was, and please, ladies, don't attack me, but through my kickboxing career, because I'd traveled the world, what I would do is I'd fly around the world and I'd win a world title or I'd win a kickboxing fight. And then I'd be with one of the ring girls for a week or whatever. So I had all these girlfriends all around the world.
I'm a ring girl.
And
you've been a ring girl?
Yeah, you can see it on my YouTube channel.
If you win,
nice to meet you.
Damn. If you win, you get a ring girl. If you lose, you get nothing. But so they all thought I was the big G, right? I'm in London. I'm the world champ. Little did they know I have a mafia debt now. So, so I had all these girlfriends all around the world, whatever. And by coincidence, I wrote them. I didn't write them down, but I thought of them. Well, that's something I kind of have. And I was talking to Tristan, and we were talking about how we literally were talking about how we'd never open a strip club. So we're never going to open a strip club because it costs too much to set up. It's too much to invest. We need to make money. We don't have any money, so that's stupid. Anyway, and by coincidence, and I was never one of those.
This is a good follow-up question I just thought about. So for you personally, if one of your friends did OnlyFans or stripping or et cetera, and she was down on her luck, et cetera, would you be like,
I'm so supportive. I'm supportive. I was just having this conversation last night with my girl. I just had this conversation last night with her. And I'm like, I was just basically saying, like, I think it's funny that people have kind of like tried to tell me, like what they think is like I should go do. And I'm like, I don't appreciate that opinion because like I don't really project my opinion onto anybody else. It's like you figure out what you want to do, and then I'm just gonna support whatever it is that you want to do.
We might have some beef right now because we gotta
Like-
have a real conversation then about it. Because let me ask this question first before we got some beef. If your daughter was against her luck or etc., and she was like, "Hey, mom, I'm gonna turn to OnlyFans or stripping, etc.," would you give her advice? Would you not give her advice? What type of energy would you?
I don't
towards
have
her?
kids,
No, I'm talking about if you had kids.
so
Obviously.
okay. Well, if I had a daughter,
Yeah.
again, that is her body, her choice. It sounds like, and I say that now because
Yeah.
again, I don't have kids, so we have to look at it with that perspective too. But I would like to believe that. Not even believe. I truly believe that I'm gonna support my girl.
She's at your house. She's 18 years old. Y'all maybe just doing okay, and she wants to have a better life for her mom, which is aka you, and everyone else, whatever. And she says, "Hey, mom, I'm gonna go stripping. I'm gonna do OnlyFans."
Yeah.
Are you keeping her in the house? Are
If
you
that
taking
was
her out
her-
the house, or how was that?
No,
How would that
I'm
look?
not gonna kick her out. But at the end of the day, I'll say it like this: like I would definitely have like a real conversation with her at that point and be like, why is it that you want to do this? Kind of pick her brain, and also try to figure out like, this, try to explain to her like this is not the only avenue. to
Okay,
make
then pause right
income.
here. Then pause right here. Do you have that same exact conversation with your friends?
Yes, I would like to believe so, but I hesitated because I'm like, well, it's been a while since I had that conversation.
Yeah.
So I had to think about it. But yeah, I believe I would say the same. I would say the same thing to my girls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
like
we
you don't
keep the
have to
same
do
energy.
that.
All right.
But if that's what you really want to do, yeah, then go for it.
Carrying on.
Guys, and I will say this now on webcam. I'll say on the live thing. I was never, and I never have been one of them porn guys. I don't go on porn sites. I don't do none of them shit. I never have because I've never needed to. Right? Never been interested. By coincidence, I was on some website. I think it was a gaming website, some not Doppler, some crap. And in the corner it said, "Talk to live girls now." And it's something. I think it's because I just thought about the fact I had all these girls. I was like, so I clicked on it, and I saw some Russian chicks sitting there on some crappy webcam, and like these little tokens coming in. I was like, okay. So maybe I could get.
Now you see the wheels turning.
So I'm sitting there going,
I love the
I
hat.
can confirm that was my
I love
sister.
that.
That was my sister. I can confirm.
That's my sister.
Continue on.
so I was like, this bitch is making money. She ain't even hot, and she's just sitting there. And this is the early days of the internet, like dial up. Like she was sitting there, like with her clothes on, like moving like this, like just. Sitting. I was like, that makes money? That makes money? So I messaged all my girlfriends. I had 5 of them. I was like, look, you're moving to London. I've decided we need to be together. You're coming to London, blah, blah. She's like, well, I have nothing to do in London. I said, don't worry, I got a job for you, baby. It's going to be fine. You're going to come work for me. And I was sitting there for a while thinking, how do I organize the fact that these 5 girls are coming in thinking they're my girlfriend? And I want them all to do this job. And I decided that honesty is always the best policy. And I also decided that I'm not a coward. And I also decided that if all 5 of these chicks attacked me at once, I've got the Aikido. I can deal with it. You understand? I've been around the block.
At least 2 of them are gonna be.
I've been around the block, right? I don't want to take them out, but I could. So they ain't got hands. So I ain't got much to worry about. So I flew off.
Random question. For you personally, relating it back to you, would you be okay with being a side chick or a AKA what's that shit called? Booty call, whatever the fuck they use nowadays. Sneaky link. That's it. That's the word.
Yeah. No.
No.
Not me personally. We could,
Because in this scenario, again, he had like 5 girls that he was saying. Obviously, I'm thinking he was lying to him, saying that you're the only one, blah blah blah, and type shit. But if someone was honest with you, would you be in that situation as well? This is what I'm asking.
Okay, like
he's like, hey, I like you. You're a good vibe, etc. I just don't want to have a serious monogamous relationship with you. I'm still gonna do my thing on the side.
okay, yeah, I think I misunderstood or something. Yeah, so like if I'm single, and I want to hang out and I like you and you like me, then we can hang out. But I don't know. I felt like you were kind of trying to make it seem like a one night stand. No, like that's not
sneaky link is not a
happening.
one-night stand.
But if I like you and I'm feeling a vibe, and you know, I'm single, then I don't see why not.
Okay.
But you know, I think for me personally, I need like, I gotta be sure. I'm like, do I really like you? Like, do I really want to do this? Because, you know, every time you have sex with a new person, you're like exchanging soul ties with them. So, I mean, sorry, like,
City boy, city boy.
and it's not even that. Like, we're in Atlanta. There's a lot of STDs around here. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And unwanted pregnancy, and there's a lot going on with abortion right now. So you have to be careful.
Yeah,